The Russian Su-27 flanker grabbed global headlines after downing U.S. Air Force USAF MQ-9 Reaper drone on March 14th. Introduced in the 1980s, the Su-27 fighter is a masterpiece of Soviet aviation design that continues to make headlines. Interestingly, the Su-27 is partly based on the American technology that led to the development of the USAF's F-15 fighter jet, which enabled the flanker to snatch away the world record set by the Streak Eagle, a lighter version of the F-15. Like most Soviet-origin warplanes, the Su-27 was meant to counterbalance or outperform American fighter jets. In 1969, the Soviet Union discovered that the USAF was working on the FX program, which eventually resulted in the F-15. The Soviet leadership realized the need to act fast to counter the new threat from American fighters and put into motion a program to develop a fighter with good agility and sophisticated systems. The aerodynamic design for the new aircraft was mainly carried out by Central Aerohydrodynamic Institute, Central NYY Aerohydrodynamic Institute, or TSAGI, in collaboration with the Sukhoi Design Bureau. The effort was further bolstered by the American technological secrets obtained by Soviet intelligence. The Sukhoi Su-27 flanker. The Sukhoi Su-27 is a twin-engine supermaneuverable fighter aircraft designed primarily for air superiority. However, subsequent aircraft variants can perform all types of aerial warfare operations. The aircraft is equipped with a 30mm Gryazev Shipyanov GSH-30-1 cannon with 150 rounds of ammunition and 10 hardpoints designed to deploy a range of radar-guided and infrared homing air-to-air weapons missiles, unguided ground-to-air rockets, and both conventional and cluster bombs. The fighter has an infrared search and track system, laser rangefinder, radar, and helmet-mounted target designator, providing detection, tracking, and attack capability. The aircraft was also equipped with countermeasures such as a pilot illumination radar warning receiver, chaff and infrared decoy dispensers, and an active multi-mode jammer in the wingtip pods. To extend the capabilities and lifespan of the existing Su-27s, which had entered serial production during the Soviet era, Russia launched the 27SM Midlife Update program in 2003. The upgrade program was centered around an improved fire control system. The first upgraded Su-27SMs returned to service in late 2004 and began to be deployed at the Belbek Air Base in newly annexed Crimea in 2014. In addition to the upgraded Su-27SMs, a batch of 12 newly built aircraft was also completed to an improved standard in 2009, known as Su-27SM-3 aircraft, which features a further improved fire control system and other modifications. Externally, the Su-27SMs look quite similar to the older version of the Su-27s. However, recent videos from the cockpit have revealed that many of the old analog instruments and steam gauges have been replaced by multifunctional displays. The new fire control system is said to be derived from the one used in the advanced Su-30 Mk2 fighter jets. It includes a slightly enhanced radar and electro-optical sighting system, including infrared search and track, and a more advanced mission computer. The resulting system enables synthetic aperture terrain mapping and detection of maritime surface targets. Furthermore, the new fire control system also expands the range of weaponry that the flanker can deploy, which was earlier limited to our 27 and our 73 air-to-air missiles and unguided bombs and rockets. The Su-27SM can deploy KH-31AP anti-ship or anti-radiation missiles, KH-29LT or TD laser or TV-guided missiles, and laser-guided bombs. The Su-27SM can carry the active radar-guided R-77-1 air-to-air missile for air defense, providing a much-improved beyond visual range capability. When Su-27 surpasses F-15. The Su-27 set over 30 aeronautical world records, including altitude and carrying capacity. Interestingly, the flanker even snatched away some world records from the F-15, from which it was partially derived. The F-15 Eagle is powered by two Pratt & Whitney F-100 PW100 turbofan engines, each producing around 23,000 to 25,000 pounds of thrust, with afterburners providing a very high thrust-to-weight ratio, TWR, of about 1.19 according to open sources. Meanwhile, the Su-27 has an even greater TWR of 1.23. Higher TWR means the aircraft is relatively light for the amount of thrust its engines produce. The F-15's superior TWR accelerates rapidly, even while performing a vertical climb. In 1986, the Su-27, stripped of all armament, radar, and operational equipment, broke 8 time-to-climb records set in 1975 by a similarly modified F-15 Streak Eagle. Notably, the F-15 Streak Eagle had taken away these world records from the Soviet-designed MiG-25 Foxbat in 1975. The American aircraft managed to climb up to 30,000 meters in less than 3.5 minutes and 3,000 meters in just 27.57 seconds versus the MiG-25's 34.5 seconds. The F-15 also scratched off the 6,000 meters, 9,000 meters, 12,000 meters, and 15,000 meters records. The 15,000 meters was shattered with a time of 77.05 seconds. In the fall of 1986, the Soviet Su-27 flanker broke these 8 time-to-climb records again, returning them to the Soviet Union. The stripped-down version of the Su-27, called the Streak Flanker, was able to climb up to 3,000 meters in just 15.6 seconds and 15,000 meters in only 70.329 seconds, versus the 27.57 seconds and 77.05 seconds by the F-15, respectively.